If I was building a haunted attraction again, here's what I would do differently. What up, creeps? I'm Hill. I'm the owner of Dr. Grimley's Haunted Trail, and I've been building haunted houses and haunted trails for the past 6 years. I had no idea this one thing would make it 10 times scarier and 10 times easier on me as an owner and 10 times more fun for the actors. Up until this last year, I pretty much designed the haunts the typical way, where you've got several zones all the way through each one of the haunts, and you've got an actor or two in each one of the zones. Now, they may pop out in a couple of spots and do a couple of different scares, but they still kind of have their zone. This past year, I built a new one from scratch with a totally different mindset that I wanted to try, and that was the Carve House, where instead of having multiple zones through the entire thing where you had a certain actor in each zone, basically just had one actor that scared multiple times all the way through. The big difference was that the actor followed you. There was a parallel path right next to the main path that the guests go through, and that one actor would follow you the entire way through, right there next to you, behind the wall, banging on the wall, maybe reaching through. So no matter where you went, that same actor was there. You're being stalked by Corbin the entire way through, which is different than any other haunt I've ever seen. And it made it 10 times scarier because the guests always knew that that stalker was right next to them. The guests would zigzag around a little bit, which would give time for the actor to get into the next scene to scare them again. But you knew that there was always that same stalker right there following you through the entire haunt. You kind of don't get a break between one actor to the next. That same actor is always there, following you, lurking, watching you, stalking you. As an owner, it's a lot easier on me. One of the reasons I designed it that way was so that if I had any actors that for some reason couldn't make it, they had to cancel at the last minute, got sick, whatever, in one of the other haunts, I could pull one of the extra actors I had from the Carve House. So the way it worked is we had multiple actors in the Carve House, but each actor would stay with that group all the way through. So we may have 3 groups in there at the same time, but each one has their own actor following them all the way through. If we needed to pull one of the actors for another spot so there wasn't a dead zone in another haunt, we could drop it from 3 to 2, no problem. Made things 10 times easier for me, 10 times more scary for the guests going through. And it made it easier on the actors too, because they got to kind of know that group of guests as they were going through. They got to learn which one was the most frightened, so they could keep picking on them all the way through. A lot of times in a typical haunt where you just have your little zone and the group comes through, you don't know which one is the most scared. You don't know anything about that group yet. It's new, and then by the time you've learned anything about that group or individuals in the group, they're already out of your zone and gone. What are your thoughts on this? Does that feel like it would be scarier for you if you went through and had that same stalker with you the whole way through? If you're a scare actor, would you love to follow your group all the way through to where you can do multiple scares on the same group and learn each individual in that group? Who's the most terrified? What things get them scared? What do you think about the same actor scaring you multiple times through the entire haunt and stalking you all the way through? Put them in the comments. Let me know. We'll scare you real soon at Dr. Grimley's Haunted Trail.